everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tonya, and if you're returning, well today I am going to be working on DIY ideas for your Christmas decor. If you do enjoy this video today, everyone, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That would be wonderful. Now let's go ahead and jump into our first one. Now for our first one, we're going to be creating this Woodlands Christmas wreath ring. I use the 3D wreath forms for all three of these designs. And if you use those three rings that have the little circle at the base, you can take and screw those right into any scrap board, or you can pick up something at Dollar Tree if you like. Now, I ended up using a little 1/2-inch screw, and I did go back with my staple gun, secure these really well. Make sure you drill your pilot hole deep enough. That's one reason I had to use the staple gun on this. But everyone, these are so pretty, and I love that these are such a different twist on an actual wreath that you can hang on the door. Now, if your base was small enough, you could still hang this on your door. And I love this greenery that I pick up at Hobby Lobby. They have the best greenery for Christmas. And I also picked that wire up there last year, 50% off at Hobby Lobby. And I love to wire a lot of my greenery on designs like this because it stays really well. Now I'm just securing it down there at the base underneath some of my staples. And then what you want to do is just keep placing your little pieces of greenery, and every now and then, everyone, you kind of need to pull your wire and tighten it as you're going up the ring, and that will secure it and keep all of the greenery from slipping loose. Now, once I get down to the bottom, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to tie it off down there. And you can tell this makes just a simple little base so you can decorate this really pretty and make a really pretty scene at the bottom. And of course, I'm using some more of that greenery that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I love this natural pine branch here, and like I've said before, if you know my channel, I'm surrounded by pine trees. Then I took a little wood piece from Dollar Tree and drilled a hole and just popped some of that greenery in, just to bring in a little bit of that nature down to the bottom of my little scene that I'm creating here. Done the same thing with my little trees, and I didn't think I was going to be using these bottle brush trees, but I've got some really fun little techniques to make them look a lot more high end. And also, if you haven't checked out my shorts video yet, I just redid some of the bottle brush trees, and so hop over and see if you want to take a peek at that one. And you can see I added a little bit of gold and then a little bit of snow just for some different contrast on these trees. And I'm going to be pulling in some of the gold into my Woodlands theme this year. Decided to tie one of these little branches here right up next to the side, just coming up by the trees. And then I'm just going to place some little pine cones all around. And you can get the smaller pine cones in the bags at Dollar Tree, and the larger ones I just had in my craft box. Picked up some sticks from the yard and just popped those in to really pull this in and give it that Woodlands style vibe, and just love how this one turned out. Added some of the off-white ivory color pit berries with some more of the little pieces of greenery, and I thought I'd tie just a little extra piece of greenery there to the top of this one, and just add a few more pine cones. Everyone, look how beautiful this little wreath ring turned out. I think this one's definitely a keeper. Now I've got two more styles of the wreath ring designs that I want to share with you today. Now for this next one, I call this one just the Christmas star wreath ring. And I thought this was a little bit more upscale, and this would look really pretty in really any home decor. And these Christmas bulbs that you can get at Dollar Tree, I just clipped that little end off and made it kind of flat. That way they would lay flat against each other. But everyone, can you not see this done in so many different colors? I thought this was a really, really fun one too. And I'm just going to hot glue it together, and then I am going to take my wire for a little extra security and just wire that down really, really well. And I really ended up liking this one. Now, I had some of these frosted branches. I think I actually picked these up last year at Walmart, but I know Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby both carry the frosted branches, but I thought that looked really, really pretty with the gold color of this one, and you have to let me know what you think. Added a little bit more greenery, and I decided to use this little star that I had picked up at Dollar Tree and wanted to add just a little more greenery sprigs there to the top, and I'm just going to attach that hanging down there in the center, and then we'll be finishing this one up with some pine cones. But everyone, these were so fun, and I like how you can use these as a shelf sitter or a centerpiece, and you can see I'm adding some of my rusty bells. I did pick those up at Hobby Lobby, but everyone, isn't this one really pretty? Now we have one more today. And this one that's coming up is more of just a winter theme. And I wanted to do something kind of fun with those snowflakes that I had picked up at Dollar Tree. So what I'm going to do with this one is use that white fur that I had picked up at Hobby Lobby. And this was in the section where the fabric is. It's like where the little rimlets are. And I thought it would just be fun to glue this around the circle and then add in just some of the nature branches and just keep this one just really minimal and almost like it could go straight into some winter decor. But this was definitely a fun one to do, and I really liked playing with that fur. You can kind of fluff it all out and make it real full. But everyone, you'll have to let me know if you enjoyed these today, and I hope these give you some inspiration to create one of these little wreath rings. Those 3D wreath forms come in a couple of sizes at Dollar Tree, so I may make a few more of these in the smaller size. And once again, I'm just going to add a little bit of that greenery in there and hang that big snowflake right from the top. And then I tried something a little bit different. I thought I would just break off pieces of the bigger snowflake and just kind of pop them in there, how when the snowflakes look when they're landing on the ground right before they melt. And I thought that give this one a real winter vibe. Add a little bit more greenery there to the top and a few of those little pine cones. And a few of my little sticks in here from the yard, and that's pretty much going to finish this design up. And you can see I made this one very, very simple. I just wanted it to go right into winter. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed these DIYs today. I know I am really happy with how these little Christmas wreath rings turned out. I think they're beautiful little shelf sitters and could be used for a centerpiece. And you could actually, if you had a small enough base, you could, like I said, hang them on your front door. But everyone, let me know if you had a favorite one today and drop that in the comments below. And let me know also if you are enjoying seeing the Christmas DIYs, or would you like me to pop in just a few more of my fall DIYs and maybe some Thanksgiving? I think I had done a poll on that about a week or so ago, and you said you definitely did want to see a little of both. So let me know your thoughts on that if you're still wanting to see a little fall. Right now, I've got a few Christmas ones that I want to get created this week for you. And then if we want to pop back into a little bit more fall, we can do that. Well, everyone, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That really does help my channel grow. And also, thank you so much. We are heading toward 6,000 now. And when we do that, we're going to do another giveaway. And I'm probably going to be doing a Q&A sometime in November. I'll be working on a video for that at the end of October. And I thought you might just like to ask me some questions just about me. And I'll answer those then on a video in November. But I'll let you know when that's coming up. And that way on the video at the end of this month, you can leave your questions for me. And then we'll go over them and I'll get on a video in November and answer them all for you the best that I can. Well, everyone, like I said, hope you enjoyed these today. And don't forget to leave me those comments. I love reading them. And I will see you on the next one.